Hello, this is Coffee Break with Ninita, a daily guide of coping skills that gets us through by making us strong. Right after a storm, have you noticed how peaceful all around feels? When the sun starts coming out, and of course, the roads, the streets are still impacted from the aftermath of a storm, floods, and so on. Branches of trees, maybe more than just branches, maybe trees being fallen on the streets. But if you feel the air around, you're going to see, how can I describe it? A strong, peaceful element. It's very peaceful. Very often in our personal lives, we dread all the commotion, all the troubles or the struggles, and we dread arguments and disagreements, and our hearts sink in when we see people coming at us with complaints and criticism. But when all this is behind us, there's an enormous amount of peace in the air. We might not notice it because the mental or emotional storm of the argument or the fights or the conflicts has taken us down like the trees on the road, on the streets. But nevertheless, there is calmness after each storm, even the ones that last long or the ones that are very intense. Where am I going with that? I want that picture to stay in your minds, in your hearts, each and every time such an emotional or mental storm comes your way. You don't have to start drama, and you don't have to engage into somebody else's drama. It won't solve anything. It will not prevent the storm to come through. Instead, try to stay calm and collective. Try to say fewer words, and those words to come from a kind place, not from a hurtful place. Very often, it is after this storm that we find that peace inside our hearts that we are looking for, trying to prevent the storms from happening or avoiding the storms from happening. And no matter how much we try to prevent or avoid the storms from happening, that inner peace doesn't come. It is how we handle these situations, not how we stop them, but how we navigate ourselves through these storms that lead us to the other side where we can find peace. Sometimes we say strong words, painful words, in our attempt to stop the storm from developing. Unfortunately, it puts fuel to the fire. Therefore, not engaging in trying to prevent the storm from happening is the way to go. Like in a storm where the wind blows and the branches fall, we have to navigate ourselves in getting out of it the same way. When people are attacking us, when people are belittling us, trying to provoke us, trying to trigger us, by all means you can say, what I hear you saying is, you see me being bad, wrong, weak, whatever the word is, and that hurts. That we can say, but we have to leave it alone after that. It is for a later time to add more if we have the need to say more. After the storm, when things settle, all that we will be thinking is what I said. And if what I said is kind, I will remember that I was not part of the problem, but part of the solution. If what I said was mean, because what I heard was mean, then for sure I am part of the problem. On Friday, we will put all together and see how, by anchoring ourselves in essentials and not letting the day take us to wherever it's heading, by staying calm and collective and kind in our delivery, after the storm is behind, there is peace that come forward and fill our hearts. The peace, like I said before, that no matter how hard what is being said or done from others is, I don't have to be part of it.
We thank you for listening to Coffee Break with Ninita. Our goal is to help our StayWHOLE community work through their challenges. Please join this cause by supporting us on Patreon. You can do that for the price of just 1 cup of coffee per month. Just click on the Patreon link in the podcast description below, or simply visit us at www.patreon.com/StayWHOLE. We appreciate you and hope we can help you stay whole.